wish it weren't so. So take this wine and drink with me. Let's delay our misery. Save tonight. Fight the break of dawn. Come tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be gone. Save tonight. Fight the break of dawn. Come tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be gone. Hey, how you doing? Justin here. Today we are checking out Save Tonight by the great Eagle Eye Cherry. This one's a really cool one for beginners. It's only got 4 chords all of the way through. So the 4 chords are A minor, F major 7th, C, and G. Now A minor, I'm guessing you're probably familiar with, pretty kind of a standard chord. The way that the F major 7 is played in this song is it's really got a C bass note, so we're not playing anything on the thicker string. A lot of people bring their thumb over just to touch that thicker string to mute it. And then we're using the 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 5th string, little finger underneath that on the 3rd fret of the 4th string, 2nd finger 2nd fret 3rd string, 1st finger 1st fret 2nd string, and an open thinnest E string. Okay, that's the way that you'd play it for this song. You might normally want to have a bass note, and there are other ways of playing it, but this is the one that sounds really good for this particular tune. Then we go to a C chord, which again I'm hoping you're kind of familiar with, and the last chord is a G chord, but really you want to be playing this one using the 2-finger G. That will be the 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the thicker string. That finger lies over just a little bit to mute the 5th string. Then we got 3 open strings, a little finger on the 3rd fret of the thinnest string. And the reason that we use that fingering is just because it's loads easier to get to all of our other chords. If we went to a regular G, we'd have to kind of lift all the fingers off and get to the G, and then it's difficult to get back to the A minor. This way, all of the kind of grips are in one place, and you don't have to move your hand around too much. So the first step that you want to do is get used to, it's 2 beats on each chord. So it'll be A minor, F major 7, C to G. And it repeats that for the whole song. Now before you get into doing anything more complicated with the strumming, I really recommend that you get that down just really with the straight chords and make sure you can change the chords fast enough. Because what you don't want to be doing is doing a complex strumming pattern and then stopping and starting all the time. That would sound really not very good. So get that basic sequence with a really easy strumming down first. If you want a kind of a slightly more difficult strumming pattern but still not the same as the record version, I'd just put an upstroke after beat 3. So you'd be going down, 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 up, down. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, that one will sound okay. It's just not quite exactly like the record, you know, the original version. But let's have a look at that, because it's quite an interesting little strumming pattern, that. So the first step, if you want to do it, start doing it properly, is to use all down strums on the 8th notes. So that would be 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and down, 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 down. And that's really important that you get your hand used to that kind of motion, because remember, the big deal with strumming is that it doesn't stop moving, and that's the way that your hand's going to be moving the whole time, but we'd add in some up strums as well. So the actual pattern, well, let's just do it on the A minor chord, would be down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, down. 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and a 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and again, these kind of patterns are generally easiest to learn even without a chord, just staying on one chord, or just doing, you know, muting all the strings and going 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and a down, 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 up, down, and 4 and a. Okay, and as soon as we add that strumming pattern in, one other little thing that's going on as well, which is where the chord changes. So in the first one, from the A minor to the F major 7, we're actually kind of changing the chord on an up strum. So we've got down, 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 up, down, up, down. It's this up after beat 3. So 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and a 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and a 1 and a 3 and 4 and a 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and a... Okay, let's add another layer of difficulty in. Now, to get it really sounding just right, what we want to be doing is touching the outside part of our hand there lightly down on the strings on the beat. You end up with this 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and a 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and a 1 and 2 and a 3 and 4 and a 1, 2 and a 3 and 4. Okay, and now the last little trick for you, which is back with the fretting hand. On the A minor, if you want to get it just right, there's a little hammer onto the chord. So I'm leaving my first finger down, but I'm hammering fingers 2 and 3 just after the first strum. And on the C, I do a hammer on with my second finger again after the beat. Okay, so second finger starts off and hammers on down. So you can see there, the best way with these kind of chord progressions is to learn them bit by bit and kind of gradually make them more and more complicated until they get like the record. However, it is going to take a little bit of practice, particularly the muting part, learning to get that hand to mute at the right time and the right amount. Because if you leave it on too much, just doesn't sound right. So you've got to figure out how it is that you're going to put it on and off. And the only way to do that really is practice and listening to the original recording and trying to get your guitar to sound like it. The one other thing I'll mention for this song that's quite important is because it's the same chord sequence all of the way through the verses and the choruses, you want something to differentiate them. So generally what I'd recommend is that you do a little bit more of the muting and play a little quieter for the verses and open it up a little bit for the choruses. It just stops it getting boring for the listener. So I hope you enjoy playing this tune. I see you for plenty more lessons very soon. You take care of yourselves. Bye bye.